Oh, hello. DWally19 here again for another vlog. I am continuing this phone, you guys. It just recognizes everything I say. Shouldn't say my name anymore. So, continuing with the other cars that I considered besides the STI. Covered Evo, Fiesta, Golfs. I guess I should cover more of the Fords. So I also drove a Ford Focus ST. Again, I was very impressed with the Ford Focus ST. Actually, it felt pretty dang fast. Actually, accident up here, sweet. It felt almost as fast as the WRX. It felt really fast, actually. But the thing I didn't like about the Focus ST was I felt like I had more fun in the Fiesta ST. It was weird. I just felt like if I had to choose between the two, I'd go with the Fiesta ST in a heartbeat. And I'm not. And I think it's, again, it goes with the weight thing. And the Focus ST definitely felt faster, but for some reason the Fiesta ST was just way more fun. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't go with the Focus ST. And the other thing was, not that I'm using the rear seats much now that I think about it. I gotta move over, this really sucks. Guys just spilled a bunch of bricks. Please don't run over one. Okay. Oh, this Beamer, I thought he was going for it. Ow! Hold on. So sorry, that's the best on-ramp anywhere. So the reason why another reason why I didn't like the Focus ST, not that I used the rear seats very much, was there was surprisingly not much room back there. Like I felt way more cramped. For passengers, rear seat space, it sucked actually, and I felt like it wasn't that much better than the Fiesta ST, which you think it would be, but it felt cramped back there. The trunk space was not very crazy good or anything, and I'd rather have the Fiesta. So then you have to throw into that, going with the Fords, is the Ford Focus RS. I mean, that's the real competitor right there. The hottest of hot hatches. Everybody's talking about it. I thought about it. I was like, well, if the Fiesta ST is one of the funnest cars I've ever gotten a chance to drive, then the Ford Focus RS has to be just the combination of what I want. The fun of the Fiesta and the larger size, more practicality of the Focus. The reason why I didn't really consider the RS was, one, I knew it was going to be crazy expensive and dealers were marking them up. Two, I didn't want to wait. It just seemed like it was taking forever for the RS to hit the United States. And three, I'm not too impressed, and this kind of goes back with the Focus ST. I'm not very impressed with the styling of the Focus. I think they look good, but like the RS didn't blow me away with its styling. I think it's a safe, you know, aggressive but conservative exterior styling. Like, people would see it and probably you wouldn't know it was any different than a Ford Focus, a normal Ford Focus, unless you saw the brake calipers and the wing size and the wheels. But other than that, it was very safe. This truck's got some wood sticking out way bad. So yeah, same with the Focus ST. I just felt like the styling was just not really my style. Interior, the Recaros on the RS and the ST, I'm pretty sure they're the same ones if you get the base RS. Again, that tight feeling on the bottom seats. Side bolstering was alright, I liked it, but the Recaros are weird. Either they're good and you love them, or they're not. It's the bottom that's the problem. I don't mind side bolstering, like this has a little bit, but like where it's too much, it just doesn't seem to work. And I know it varies on body type, but the layout of the interior was okay. The gauges to me seemed super cheap in the Focus ST and the RS. I'm pretty sure the RS has the same ones, only they're different colors. I didn't like how there wasn't an automatic, or I think you can in the RS, but not in the Focus or the Fiesta. There wasn't like a digital speedometer. I think that's really underrated. I love having that right there. Speaking of speedometer, can't remember who told me, but I'm changing the center differential to 2 bars from the bottom. I tried to do that earlier in the day. I thought it would save it, but I guess I have to set that every time. So yeah, so RS, I'm sure it's amazing. I've heard nothing but positive things on it. If it's anything like the Fiesta with more power and all-wheel drive, I can't imagine. Nothing but respect for it. I just didn't want to wait, and I knew it was going to be super expensive. And the performance numbers, considering it has so much more horsepower and torque, it's only, I mean, tested like 1/10 of a second faster to 60 than the STI if you're at sea level and you're doing insane launches. But I mean, they're all similar. Like all these cars, the Golf R, STI, Ford Focus RS, like they're all great cars and they're all very close. It's just, it's what style and what driving experience you want. And I'm telling you, like, out of all the cars I drove, I really love the STI. I still think the Fiesta ST is amazing if you've got only 20 G's and you want the funnest commuting car you can have in the world. Yeah, I get that. But if you want real performance, go for a Golf R, STI, Focus RS, Evo. They're all very similar. It just depends on what you want to do and how you're going to drive and what you're going to do with it. So yeah, so I definitely consider the Fords. My buddy Alan, he has a 2015 Mustang GT, which is amazing. I love the styling of the new Mustangs. I love the power of that naturally aspirated V8 is insane. I have nothing but respect for what Ford has brought to the table, and I'm very happy that they've brought all these hot hatches to the United States and continue to do so. I think it's a great time to be looking for a fun intro sports car. Sorry. Love traffic. So yeah, so I definitely consider the Fords. I still do. I still think about them. We'll see what the RS does after time. The prices get more reasonable. But like I was saying, I wasn't blown away by the styling of it, to be perfectly honest, too. I think that counts for something. And now I'm just trying to think of other cars I considered. I think that's basically it. I think I covered almost everything. Like I said, I drove a BRZ. Great exterior styling. Not enough power, and just a completely useless rear seat. Ooh, another one. This might be another futuristic car someday. Sorry about the bounciness of this off-ramp. The new Mazda MX-5s, the new Miatas, I think they look phenomenal. All the reviews on them are spectacular. The reason I wouldn't go with that or like a Honda S2000 was I kept thinking to myself, oh, 2 seats? You can't have a 2-door rear-wheel drive car in Colorado. It's so impractical. Yeah, well, that's why you have a second car. So, I mean, I think the new MX-5s, I bet those are just amazing. That's one, I need to test drive one of those. Maybe I should go do that right now. I'm actually on my way to get the first oil change. I'm at 1,501 miles. I plan to do it right at 1,500. I've been reading some other people who have been getting their oil change that wait that some people do it at 1,000. I read some guy recommend, or some people recommend that 1,500, because you're during that first 500 miles of me actually pushing the cars is better. So I'm on my way to get it serviced, so I'll give you an update then. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the people who are commenting and writing stuff. Like I really like the conversations we're having about the cars, so please keep writing, keep letting me know what you think. And yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll make a video right after this. See you guys.